Frail Fragment is a music podcast, but we talk about movies, entertainment, sports, whatever's on our mind, open stream of consciousness, in awareness, and making it a little comical on the side.
Frail Fragments Monster Closet.
There he is.
Hey, bruh. How's it going, bruh?
I'm good. How about you?
Good, man. Welcome back. This is episode 40, man.
Oh, the big 4. Oh, yep.
We got a guest today. His name's Nicolas Gralewicz, the singer of the band Ascrem. We're gonna talk to him. I'm gonna invite him right now. But that's exciting because we're kicking off the Fragment tour with Ascrem in Hamilton at the Doors pub on Saturday, April 27th. So yeah, we're gonna talk to him, touch base with him. I've never talked to him before, so this will be a cool kind of meeting. I don't know what to expect, but I checked out their music, and they're a cool band, man. And I appreciate them kind of reaching out. I reached out to them, and they kind of checked us out and wanted to do a show with us, and that's really cool too. The Bears are also on the bill, and I want to find out from Nicolas where they're from. I think they're from Brantford area as well as Ascrem, but we'll find out. How's everything with you, man? How was your weekend?
Very good, very good. Just came back from the golf simulator, and
oh, nice.
Oh yeah, got a couple swings in. You know what I mean?
Are you a good golf player?
Bars, couple birdies. What do you say?
Are you a good golfer?
I'd say moderate. Not PGA, Lenny, but I'd say moderate.
Yeah, that's good, man.
Yeah, whenever the green's open, I'm there, man. Come on now.
When did you start playing?
A little last year and a bit, Len.
Okay, nice. And
what
made you wanted to try it? What made you wanted to try golf? Tiger Woods or?
Well, that's a big influence. I'll tell you that much. And a couple of my boys got the golf bug too, so I was like, "Fuck it, let me just get into it right now. Let me see what's good with it." I fucking swung
Let me cut you off. Let me just cut you off for a second because Nicolas has jumped on the show. What's up, buddy?
Nothing. Just waiting for a while.
Cool, man. Thanks for being on the Monster Closet. My name's Len, and we have my co-host for today. His name's Ace. So how's it going? And how do you pronounce your band name? Is it Ascrem?
Oh, it's Ascrem. It's like taken from a Latin word, Ascrem. We just dropped the accent and added the S.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. And you guys started in 2001?
Oh, no,
2021, I'm sorry?
2021,
Cool. Okay, cool. I'm just going to give a quick intro, and then we're going to jump back into Ascrem. Hopefully I'm saying it right again, sorry.
Okay.
But this is the Monster Closet, episode 40, Tuesday, March 26, 2024. We have Nicolas Gralewicz, from the lead singer of Ascrem. And we're excited to have him. We're on with Ace as well. And I really appreciate Nicolas checking out Frail Fragment. And we're kind of kicking off our little The Fragment tour at the Doors pub on Saturday, April 27th, alongside Nicolas's band. I had the pleasure of checking them out, and I really like what I hear. The Bears are also on the bill. Where are the Bears from, Nicolas? Okay, nice. Okay, so how is the lineup gonna go for the night? I'm just curious.
I'm thinking we'll probably have either us or Bears open and then the other one close and have you guys in the middle. Just kind of
That'd be
like
cool.
bands that are more established goes first and last. That make people come early and then stay late. You know.
Yeah. Cool, man. What were some of your musical influences? Who writes the music of Ascrem?
On their new EP, it was predominantly me. On our previous album, it was mostly like half and half me and our old guitarist. We're doing another EP right now, and it's kind of another half and half thing with our new guitarist right now.
And what are some of your well, I heard Revenge of Rosaries, really cool new single that you got out. You've been playing since 2021, I'm sorry. And do you have a lot of shows coming up in 2024?
We have right now booked. We only have a handful. We have we're playing, as you already mentioned, April 27 at Doors Pub, and then we're also doing April 6th at Seascape with Mellowship and Camo Kimono, and then on Saturday we're playing at Richmond Tavern with.
Where is that?
That's in London, and that's gonna be
nice.
Damn It Goldie, who are another Hamilton band.
Oh, they're really good, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, and then we have on June 8th we're doing or July 8th, sorry, we're playing like Three Cheers for Revenge 20-year anniversary kind of tribute show with Electric Cat and Post Violence. Cool.
Well, those are all really good shows. It's exciting. Why do you play music?
I always really just liked, like, in general, I've liked a lot of collaborative art forms. I went to school for theater. I didn't finish, but I went because I've always liked the collaboration aspects of a lot of art forms, like theater or comic books or like being in a band as opposed to like a solo artist or something. And I feel like I've always liked music because something about it's a heightened emotion, I feel, compared to like a poem, because you add the sonic elements and you can have the visual elements in music with like not only like the music videos, but even like the promotional art and like the general, like that all can add to like the visual aspects of your music. But I've always in particular I've always loved like very cathartic music. Like I've always been big on like Alexis on Fire, Coed and Cambria, like these bands that have these like huge cathartic moments in their songs. Especially both of their earlier works.
I love Alexis on Fire, the earlier stuff. Like, I don't know if it's called Frogs, the album, but the album with that song, that album's amazing, man. Like, a lot of their older stuff is really, really cool. I like their first few albums anyway, Alexis on Fire. And what was the other band you were mentioning? Oh, Coed and Cambria. I've seen them live a few times. Pretty cool. So those are that was kind of like my segue question. What are some of your influences? But that's really cool. I hear a little bit of Tool in your sound too. I hear some Deftones maybe. But that's kind of like from my world, right? I don't know if you're listening to those bands, but you know, I those are the bands I listen to kind of like when I started doing that.
I'm huge on Deftones. I do like Tool, but I'm more of like I like Undertow by Tool more so than anything else. I like it's like a little
more melodic, I guess.
Yeah,
exactly.
I'm a big fan of A Perfect Circle though.
Yeah, and they're getting back together and they're going to be touring and they have a new album, or they're working on a new album, so that's exciting too. I heard that. And Maynard turned 60, I think yesterday, or it's his 60th birthday coming up. So that's crazy too. That guy keeps really busy. He has like a winery and Tool and Pussifer, and I like all his bands, right? But he strictly writes lyrics and melody, and that's cool. And he does this thing. Do you play an instrument in the band Ascrem or no?
I have a couple uncredited bass lines in our EP, but other than that, not really. I do I write a lot of guitar parts, but I don't usually end up playing them.
Okay. And is that something that you could see yourself like adding another kind of guitar? So how many people are in your band right now? 4?
right now we're a three-piece because we have a guitarist, me, and a drummer, and then our bass is being done through sequencing as well as a little bit of synth stuff.
That's cool.
We're currently playing.
And who does that? Okay, it's played into a switcher. That's cool, man. Do you see yourself grabbing maybe a guitar in the future and kind of adding another element to the band, or maybe grabbing an instrument here or there, or you just want to strictly be a singer?
I did like a tiny bit of keyboards, like a couple shows a couple years ago, but that's it. I feel that my strengths are as a front person as opposed to as a singer. Like I'm an okay singer, but I think I'm a better front person than I am a singer. So I feel like I should play to my strengths, and I feel like being glued to like a mic stand with a guitar or a keyboard in my hand would just like stunt that a bit.
And I'm kind of the opposite, because I like having the guitar as my crutch to hide behind in, because I'm like afraid to put myself out there, right? Like like when I don't have a guitar, and I do put myself out there when I do a song and I don't have a guitar, and I kind of lose myself in it, but it's hard for me to do that for a whole set, right? And I like the comfort of having a guitar, right? And just kind of like being able to hide behind my instrument. And there's something again to like, I really love guitar too, right? Like I've been playing guitar for a long time, and you know, that's how I write Frail Fragment's music. And I did kind of a little tour without playing guitar, and it was hard for the band to direct itself properly. So I mean, we'd have like two other guitars playing, and no one could really lead the band, because I was kind of leading the band with guitar and drums, and then when I stopped playing guitar, it was being led by somebody else, and it was a completely different energy, and it just completely didn't work, right? So that was our story or whatever, but I think Frail Fragment works best with, you know, me playing rhythm. We have a lead guitar, a bass player, and drums. And I mean, for me, it's playing shows is a lot of work. It's very rewarding. For me, it's like I'm at a tipping point, 50-50, or whether it's I mean, is it worth it or is it not worth it? But I mean, because I have a family, right? And you know, my family would rather me not go out. They'd rather me be with them, and I'm going out to do something that kind of makes me happy. But at the end of the day, we're dealing, like, to play a show, you have to deal with a lot of you know, questions, and a lot of energy is given to go into the prep work of playing the shows. And I really appreciate you know, playing shows as well. And it's a hard thing to do. And it takes a lot of energy, and I see it as something unique that a lot of people can't do. So you know, we're fortunate to be able to play shows and play, you know, if you walk into the Doors pub on April 27th in Hamilton, you're gonna have a kick-ass fucking show, right? So that's cool, and it's cool to kind of, as a workout, kind of let loose and showcase what you've practiced, right? And try to, you know, share with the world that you know, you can do this well, and you know, it makes you feel good. But it's a lot of work. So I mean, both sides. I get more high as I think more of a songwriter, and you know, so I go into
that's
studio.
the question for both of you.
Yeah.
Do you like the process more of making a song and the fulfillment of it, or do you like performing it for the people more?
I like the performance, definitely. I like the interaction with the audience. I like seeing responses. I like hearing responses. I like meeting people after and before. It's always nice to also like validating, to always like be selling merch. It's always nice for people to like want to pay more after already coming to the show because they enjoyed the show. So I definitely prefer performing, but I do like writing, which is why I write.
Yeah. For me, I don't it's a hard, I don't really know if I'm in love with both of them right now anyway. But I did 350 shows between 2007 and 2000, and I would say 11 or 12, and it was a lot of playing. And that was the time where I wasn't married with children, right? And now I am, and I have responsibility, and I work 40 hours a week, and I do a podcast, and I write music, and I'm in the studio right now recording our 6th album. But it's but it is rewarding to go into the studio and do a song and then get that song put in, let's say, a movie or something, and then it getting made into a video, and then there's like visuals behind this thing, and it takes on like this whole different form, and it's a really cool evolution to be a part of, right? So I do appreciate all that, and I am a creative, and it's weird because I turned off writing music after the 5th album. I said, you know what, I'm gonna get myself into better health and shape because I feel like shit and I'm unhealthy, and I've been like totally obsessed with like recording this album or making a deadline here or there, and I just kind of shut off the music writing process. And I didn't think at a point after like maybe 3 months of like not thinking about writing music that I would ever be able to write a song again. And it was just like this trauma I had, I guess. And all of a sudden I got in touch with a director, a friend of mine, who was directing the Martin Streak documentary, and I reached out to him and I said, I want to be a part of this. I want to tell my story on this documentary. Martin Streak, who was a radio personality in Toronto, a big name in Toronto, who committed suicide in 2016. And he gave me the director's number, and we started talking, and we hit it off, and he's been on the Monster Closet, and Frail Fragment and myself will be interviewed in that documentary. And it was cool because I was re-recording the song Martin loved and would play. Because I wanted to re-record kind of the albums that I wrote, the first album I wrote, because it wasn't done properly, and I felt like it deserved more, like some of the songs. So, that was the first one I redid, and I've redone 2 as of now. And I'm going to do that slowly and my point was, when I did that, it was like Martin Streak was helping me from the dead. And I started writing new music. So I'm like 4 songs into the 6th album now. But again, it's a lot of work, and I have to overcompensate when I go into the studio for my family because, I show up and I'm dead. My energy is zapped after the studio, and then I have a whole bunch of shit I have to do, and I really have to step up my game. And I'm an older guy now. I'm 42 years old, and I've been doing this. Well, I'm 41, but you have to really love playing music, and it's a dance, right? Because there's going to be really busy times and you have to fight for it, right? You have to pay into it. Music doesn't owe you anything. It's so special that we're able to do these shows, and we're able to record or hear a song and do a song. And if we want to develop that talent, it should be up to us to pay into it, because that's how special it is. People that want something in return, like want something monetarily in return, it's okay too, but those people tend to never be happy, and they end up figuring out that money didn't make them happy, and they were in it for the wrong reasons, right? So I'm just rambling, right? But
that sounded interesting.
Yeah, so I'm going back into playing shows. We got like 6 shows coming up starting in April, and we might do Sound of Music. Like, I'm hoping that happens. I'm talking to the chair of that as far as getting a date for that. But that was like clawing and phone calls and just endless amounts of like kind of just knocking on their door, right? And I don't know, going back to playing live shows, yeah, that's a great feeling, playing live and getting the validation. But at the same time, I know I'm good. I know I have what it takes. I don't need somebody else telling me that I'm great. I already believe I'm great. But there's something to playing together in a unit. It's not easy. If it were easy, a lot more people would do it, and we're special in a way, right?
Mm-hmm.
As far as music goes, so we have to celebrate that, and we're going to be doing that on Saturday, April 27th, at the Doors pub with Frail Fragment, Ascrem, and the Bears. You guys are from Brantford?
Yeah, we're from Brantford.
Cool, man. And where did you go to? You said you went to art school in Brampton?
No, I went to Sheridan for theater. That's in Oakville. I only went there for like 1 year. I didn't finish the program, but I do think I learned a lot, like especially about like performing on stage. That was like one of the biggest things that I got out of that. Learning how to be comfortable on like a stage, and also how to not only like just sing a song, but how to like live in a song, you know? Because with theater, you're acting the whole time, and the acting is the priority over the singing more often than not. The singing has to be good as well, but the character is the important part. And I feel like I've, to an extent, have carried that over to Ascrem.
There we go. We got Ace back.
We got it. Now I can hear you. Fuck.
Yeah, I don't know. But, and then I guess Nicolas couldn't hear me at one point, right?
I don't know. You could probably hear in the recording. It's probably recording, though.
It was recording.
But I can't hear audio.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go back into it. This is a fucking nightmare, dude. Did you put it on Do Not Disturb, motherfucker?
Me? No. How the fuck was it me? I
Told you, motherfuckers. Oh, this guy ran off now. Fuck.
You scared him off, Len.
We're trying to be fucking professional, man.
Well, fuck. No,
Yeah, please, there he is.
Sorry, where did I
Hello?
leave you?
Hey there.
I don't, yeah, well,
We can
if your
hear you.
screen goes blank, I don't know if it did, I'm not accusing you, but if it goes black, we won't be able to hear you anymore.
Okay, I'm on my computer right now, actually, so.
Okay, nice.
Yeah.
It could be like, I don't know, you're in Brantford and I'm in Toronto, you know what I mean? So,
Give me something.
but you went to I know this recorded already, but you went to Sheridan for drama.
Yeah.
And how long did you go to Sheridan for drama?
I was only in there for the first year before I left.
And that ignited something in you. And you what?
No, I wouldn't say it ignited something in me, because I was already like that was 2022 at that point, or 2021, 2022. So it's already in the band. Like I was already like we didn't play any shows yet at the time, but I was in a band before that. But like as far as theater went, that was what theater school. What I got out of that was I got more comfortable on stage specifically, and I really focused on learning how to like not only sing a song, but like how to like live the song. Because with theater, sometimes the acting takes and the character takes like priority over the song, like in the music, because this song is there to convey what's happening with the character. And I feel like that's carried over to an extent with Ascrem. Obviously not to the same extent, because I'm not singing show tunes, but I do think that I've definitely gotten better at not only just like singing the notes, but actually like getting through the like feelings of the song, you know?
Yeah, it's like it's a 100%, it's a performance, you know, and I dig it. And I will stick around for you guys, even if you play last. I'm going to stay till the end, you know. I want to check out you guys. You guys were at Tail of the Junction not too long ago. I missed that, but Seascape's an awesome venue. We haven't booked that place yet, but I hear really good things about that place, so that's awesome. That's going to be a good show. So congratulations on that show. That's a cool venue, man.
Yeah, we went to a show there last year. It was Lucid Smog Disorder, Electric Cat, and another Brantford band, Ruby Doom. I went to that show, and that was a
Uh-huh.
really good show, actually. So that's kind of my first
Nice, man.
that venue.
Cool, buddy. So let me know. And are the Bears an instrumental band only, or do they have a singer?
They're like a screamo band.
Okay. Because the stuff I checked out, like Clams and Mystic Failings, they just had like there was no vocals, so I just was wondering, maybe it's just those two songs, right? But anyway, Nicolas, how do you say your last name? Gralewicz?
Gralewicz is like the Americanized pronunciation. But anything's
Cool.
fine.
Well, I appreciate you doing this show, and I appreciate you listening to Frail Fragment, and and I checked you out, and I really like what you guys sound like, and this is like all a branch of something bigger.
Mhm.
And let's keep doing shows, but let's think about this show. Send me anything you want me to promote, because I want to reach out to Mohawk and like places like that, and spread the word. And we'll be in touch, and I'll see you Saturday, April 27th at the Doors Pub. That's where the Fragment tour kicks off for us. Frail Fragment, frailfragment.com for more info. Ascrem, do you guys have a website that you want to give out?
No, we just have our like social media, like our Instagram is the main one we use. We have a Facebook, but it's inactive because it never really got much interaction. So we have like Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, YouTube, whatever.
And I'm gonna play a song from you guys after the show. Do you want to hear "Revenge and Rosaries," or is there another one that you want to check out, or what's the one?
For like a song off of Revenge and Rosaries, specifically, if you could do "Mary on a Dashboard," that'd be cool.
That's totally doable, and we're gonna do that right now. And I'll send you the link when I have all this stuff up. Thanks again, Nicolas, for doing this show.
Thank you.
This is the Monster Closet, episode 40, Tuesday, March 26, 2024. Keep in touch. We'll be there for more updates tomorrow. Take care, guys. Thanks, Nicolas.
Thanks for having me. Take care.
Take care. Bye.
Hey.
Frail Fragments Monster Closet.